we already discussed advantage of Node.js introduction and what is a traditional web server model, okay, and how Node.js process model is worked with a single thread, okay, and features of Node.js and set up Node.js. Okay, so you have to download the Node.js from the nodejs.org website. Okay, in that downloads of link, you will get the download. So which operating system you are using? Either you are using the Mac or Linux or Windows, whatever it is, you can download. Okay. Uh, so now today I'm going to explain to you the Node.js package manager, that is a NPM. Okay, so shortcut is a npm. So Node.js package is manager. So it consists a lot of modules. Okay, so these modules can be used in the many programming languages. Okay, so whenever you want some external module or external package, then you can use the with the help of npm. You can add the packages over there. Okay, in the Node JavaScript also you can add the packages with the help of npm. Okay, so Node Package Manager provides two main functionalities. It provides online responsibilities for Node.js package or module which are searchable on search.nodejs.org. Okay, so whatever package is available in the npm module or package, you can download from there and you can use. Okay, so how to how to download, how to install, there is a next step by step is there. And so it also provides a command line utility to install Node.js package, do version management and dependency management of Node.js packages. Okay, here no, whenever you install the Node.js, you will get the automatically you will get the Node npm also. Okay, so here before the version 0.6.3, there is no Node.js. No npm is available in the Node.js. Okay, after version number 0.6, there is a npm package inbuilt in the Node.js setup. Okay, so npm comes bundled with the Node.js installable in version after that 0.6.3. So before there is no, you have to install separately. Okay, Node.js package you have to install separately after installing the Node.js setup. Okay, so after 0.6.3 version onwards, so in the Node.js installable file, you will get the automatically npm package. Okay, no need to install separately. And so you can check the version of opening Node.js command prompt and typing the following command. Okay, you can get the version. Okay, npm space version. So in command prompt, npm -v. Okay, so here the version is a npm version, Node Package Manager version is a 6.14.6, and the Node.js version. So Node.js version, this is a Node space -v is a Node.js version, that is a 12.18.4, and the npm version is a 6.14.6. Okay, whenever you install the Node.js, automatically npm also installed. Okay, so to open the node prompt, okay, to open the node prompt by using the node command. Okay, so here you will open the node prompt. So this is a when you use that node command, okay, then it will open the node prompt and you can perform the some operations here. 10 plus 20 and it will display the 30. 10 minus 5, it will display the -5, like that. Okay, so for exit of this node prompt, press Ctrl D. Okay, if you press the Ctrl D, then you can get exit from the node prompt. And there is another option also is there, node when Control plus C and Control plus C, you have to press 2 times Control plus C. Okay, so you can use the Control plus Z, Control plus D. You will exit from the node prompt. You can also use the Control C option twice. Okay, so this is a way to check the version, whatever version is available in the npm. So with the help of npm module, you can install the various. With the help of npm, you can install the various whatever modules you want to include in your project. Okay, you can use using this command. Okay, so installing modules using npm. Okay, so npm space install and a module name. Npm space install space module name, you have to specify here the module name. Okay, so example for that installation, so npm space install space express. So this is a one of the module, that is a express module. Okay, so just we used npm space install space express, then express module is going to be installed. Okay, there are two types of installations available in the node package manager npm. So that is a global installation and a local installation. Okay, so by default npm installs dependency is local mode. Okay, by default npm is in the local mode. Okay, local installation. So here local mode specifies the folder where npm application, sorry, where node application is present. Okay, so where you whenever you installing the node.js in the setup file, then the node underscore modules folder is going to be created. Okay, so whenever you install the node.js setup file, then under the node.js folder node underscore modules folder is going to be created. So whenever you install the some modules, so that all modules are available in this folder. So my computer C and the program files. So here Node.js is available here in that Node.js, so node underscore modules. So whenever you install the module, so all the modules are available here. Okay, node underscore modules. So here this folder consists of all the modules. Okay, if you want to list out the modules, then you have to use the npm space ls. npm space ls, then it will display the list of modules, whatever modules is available in your system, then it will show the all the modules. Sorry, so for this you have to go to the location. Okay, so here we are here. So now I'm going to open cmd. So here it will display the npm space ls, sorry, npm space ls, then it will display the list of modules, whatever modules so is available in your system, it is going to be display. And you can use the so this command, so you can use the npm space ls command to list down all the local installed modules, whatever you install the modules in the locally, then it will display. So you can also get from the internet, that is a global installation with the help of apis, that is a global installation. And so open the node.js command prompt and execute npm space ls. Okay, so you open the node.js command prompt and execute the npm space ls, then it will list out the number of packages. Okay, so globally installed packages or dependency are stored in the system directory. Let's install express module using the global installation. Although it will be proceed, the same result will be module will be installed globally. So for the global installation you have to specify the -g. Okay, for the local installation no need to specify anything here, so just you have to specify npm space install space module name. Okay, for the global installation then you have to specify the -g option. Okay, and uninstalling a module from the npm. Okay, so use that npm space uninstall command to uninstall the module. Okay, so for the installation npm space install space module name, for the uninstallation you have to use the uninstall, so npm space uninstall space express, that express is a module name here. Okay, and so the node.js module is uninstalled, you can verify by using the following command npm space ls. So after uninstalling the command you can check whether that is uninstalled or not. Okay, if it is uninstalled then it will not display in the list. Okay, if it is not uninstalled then it will display in the list. Okay, so searching a module npm space search space express. Okay, so for if you want to search for a module whether that module is available or not in your system, So you can use the npm space search space express. So here express is a module name. So whatever module you want to search, you can specify that module name here. And there are simple programs are there. So how to write the JavaScript programs in the Node.js environment. Okay. So there is a step-by-step explanation is there. So include the module. So whenever you are writing your program, you have to be include one module. Okay. So whatever module you require, then you have to be use the require function. Okay, require function or require method. Then that module is going to be added into your project or program. Okay, the first step to extend a module to is to include the module itself using require function. Okay, you have to be use the one module or any other whatever module required in your program. You have to be use that module with the help of require. Okay, so for that you have to use the variable. Okay, var space new mod is equal to require, and inside the require method, so in braces you have to specify the module name. Okay, for example, if you require the express, then you have to be right here express. Okay, if you want to require any other module or any other local uh, file, okay, so at the time you have to be specify the location of that module. Okay, so require a module name, then it will be accessed from the file, and also with the help of this object, this instance, you can access that module. So we have retrieved the module to a variable. Okay, so we have retrieved the module to the variable. So with the help of this new mod variable, we can access the module, and whatever the functions or methods or some variables are available, then you can use with the help of this new mod variable. And creation of the function in the Node.js. Okay, so add function to the module variable. Okay, so using variable to the module, comma new mod, comma add new function to the using following syntax. Okay, so here this is a modulation. I mean module variable. Okay, new mod dot function name. Okay, so whatever function you want to write, you have to specify the function name here. Okay, so you have to be specify the function name here. Okay, so after specifying the function name is equal to function, and so you have to be specify the parameter of the function. Okay, let's see a simple example. So in that I'm in a Node.js ex folder. Okay, example folder that is in the D drive. So D drive Node.js ex folder. So I'm creating a new file, or you can also create here. So just I'm using the example.js. Okay, so now I'm using the sorry var space fs is equal to require fs module. So now I'm including the fs module, that is a file system. Okay, I'm including the fs module. With the help of fs module, I'm going to be perform some operations. Okay, so now with the help of fs module, I'm creating one function. Okay, that is a print message msg. So my function name is a print message. Okay, so is equal to function. Okay, so in that you can pass the parameter, or you don't, if you don't want, you can no need to pass the parameters. Okay, so now I'm going to print the one message console.log welcome. Okay, so now I print a message. Okay, that with the help of a console.log. So after that, I'm going to be call that function. Okay, with the help of a module dot exports is equal to fs. Now fs dot print message. So for this, so up to here we created one module variable. So after creating the module variable, with the help of module variable, we have created a simple function. So after creating the function, so now so re-export the module. So now you may add many number of new functions to the module as per your requirement, and any modifications to the module variable does not affect the actual module. It's not it in its original form. Okay, so now you have to be re-export the module. So for that re-export the module, you have to be use the modules dot exports is equal to new mod. So here, so you have to re-export the module for new added functionalities to take effect. Okay, so if you want to perform, if you want to call that function, okay, so whenever you call that function, then you have to be re-export that module. Okay, so now we may use the variable module comma new module for calling a new function added. Okay, so here I'm added, so I created re-export that module. So that module dot exports is equal to fs. So now with the help of fs module, I'm going to be called the function. So print a message. So now I'm save this one. So after saving, node space exp1.js. So now it display the welcome message. Okay, so here it display the welcome message. So if you want to pass the parameters, okay, you can pass. So I created one parameter argument, that is a str. Okay, so after this, console dot log str. Okay, so console dot str, and here I'm passing message. Okay, so I passed one message, that is a Mahinder. So I save this one and I'm executing again. Then it will display welcome Mahinder. Okay, so it display the welcome message and Mahinder. So in the Node.js, we are not using the semicolons here. If you want to use, you can use the semicolons, or if you don't want to use, then you no need to use. Okay, so because this JavaScript is used in the Python and Java. Okay, so whenever you want, wherever you want to use, you can use. Okay, so this Node.js is a compatible for the all other programming languages. Okay, so for Python it does not allow the semicolons. Okay, Java it allows the semicolon. So with the Java and Node.js along both, you are using the to develop your application, then you can use the semicolons here. Okay, so whenever you are using to develop your project Python with the Node.js, so then no need to use the semicolons here. So whenever you want, wherever you want to specify the semicolon, you can specify. If you are not specify the semicolon, there is no problem. So here I'm specified the semicolon. Here also I'm specified the semicolon. Here also semicolon, semicolon. Same operation it displayed. So welcome Mahinder. So whenever you want to specify the semicolon, you can specify the semicolon. If you don't want to specify semicolon, then you no need to specify the semicolon. Okay, so now I'm going to I'm creating another JavaScript file, that is a exp2.js. Okay, so in the exp2.js, so I'm creating multiple functions. Exports dot add is equal to function a comma b return a plus b. Okay, So one function I created, and I'm creating another function, exports dot subtraction sub is equal to function a comma b. Okay, return a minus b, and I'm creating another one, exports dot multiplication is equal to function a comma b, return a into b. Okay, so now I created three functions in exp2.js. Okay, so this is a local module. Okay, so this module I created. Okay, so this module I'm going to be used in the another module. Okay, so that is in the exp3.js. So now I'm going to be include that module. Okay, so in the exp2 module I'm going to include in the exp3.js example. Okay, so our module name is a exp3. Okay, is equal to require. So now I'm specifying the location. Okay, so exp2, here also exp2. Okay, so this exp2 is available in the root folder. That root folder is a node.js. Okay, node.js ex folder. Okay, so node.js ex folder is available. exp2.js module. I'm including that module in the exp3.js file. Okay, so after including var a is equal to 10 comma b is equal to 5. So I added two variables. Okay, that is a variable a is equal to 10, b is equal to 5. So now I'm using the console dot log addition. So for the concatenation in the JavaScript, you have to use the plus symbol. Okay, so in the PHP we used a dot symbol to concatenate. Here we are using the plus symbol to concatenate. So our module variable. So module variable is a exp2. Okay, so exp2 dot add. So that method is available. Okay, so add method is available in the exp2.js module. So now I added that module here. Okay, so exp2 dot add so a comma b. I'm passing two variables, that is a comma b. Now another one, console dot log. Okay, subtraction exp2 dot sub of a comma b, and third one, console dot log multiplication plus exp2 dot mul a comma b. So addition, subtraction, multiplication, add, subtraction, multiplication, these three methods available in the exp2.js file. So now I'm going to be execute the two modules. Okay, node exp2.js, node exp3.js. So now when I execute the node space exp3.js file, so it displays the addition value 15, subtraction value 5, and the multiplication value 50. Okay, so multiplication value it displays. So these are the values. So here you can also include the files whenever you want another information from the another file. Okay, so that files we are calling it here it as a module. So here we included the FS module. So that FS is called as a file system. Okay. So FS is called the file system. Whenever you want to include some module, so then you have to be use the require. Okay, so require, and you have to be specify the module name. Okay, that is a npm module or local module, or I mean local module means that is a local program, I mean another program. Okay, so exp2.js, there is a three functions: addition, subtraction, multiplication. So these functions is accessed in the another file with the help of a require module. Okay. So here include the file system module that you like extend. Okay, so add new function print message to the module. Okay, so this print message is equal to function str. So console.long message from newly added function from the module. Okay, so console.log str. So re-export the module for changes to effect to take effect. So after changing, then you have to be use the you have to be call. Okay, so you may use the newly added function, that is a print message success. So this is a, I mean, just now I explained exp2 is a calculator.js. So return addition function of addition of two numbers, return difference of two function, and return uh, production of two numbers. Okay, so here we used exports dot add. Okay, exports dot subtraction, exports dot multiply. So in the previous example, we used here var space fs is equal to require fs. So here we have created the one module with the name of fs. Okay, after creating that fs, we have to be exports. Okay, without exporting, it is not going to be execute or execute that function. Okay, you have to export that module. Okay, so without creating the module name. Okay, and no need to re-export. So just I used exports name exports dot add. Then this function is created, and it is you can also execute this function. So module example.js, that is a exp3.js file. So where calculator is equal to require dot slash calculator variable is equal to a is equal to 10, b is equal to 5, console.long addition calculator dot add, and console.log subtraction calculator dot subtract, console.log multiplication calculator dot multiply a comma b. So now you can also use the for each an array of elements. Okay. So let array 1 is equal to a1, b1, c1. So you can also print with the array values with the help of a for each loop. So this for each loop, so array 1 dot for each, so function element. So it is going to be get each element from the array 1, and it is going to be displayed. So I'm creating new one, exp4.js. Okay, so now it prints the b1 c1 a1 b1 c1 values. Okay, so let array1 is equal to a1 comma b1 comma c1, it is going to be print so with the help of for each value. So here whenever you have the array elements, then you have to be use the for each of function element. So each time it is going to be accessed from this element is going to be accessed one value from the array 1. So after accessing element, then it is going to be displayed. So console.log element. Okay, so here in the exp1, here I am not specified any semicolon here. Okay, so in this example there is a semicolon here. So if you want to specify the semicolon, or if you don't want to specify the semicolon, that is your choice. Okay, so with the semicolon or without semicolon, it is going to be executed. You can also specify the semicolon, or without you can specify. Next, so creating a file. So slash comment include node fs module. Fs is a file system module. So where fs is equal to require fs, and where data is equal to learn node fs module. Okay, just we have specified one comment, one string here in that data variable. So after that, we are creating file with the help of write file. So write function file with the file name, content, and callback function. Okay. So here write file is going to be create a new file and write the data into that file. So here fs dot write file new file dot txt. So we are going to be create the new file dot txt file, and in that file we are returning the content. So that content is available in the data variable. Okay, so data variable consists of learn node fs module. Okay, so if any error is there, then it is going to be return the error. So if error, throw error, so then it will throw the error. And the console.log file is created successfully. So after execution of this, then it will display one message that is a file is created successfully. So I'm going to copy this one. Here I pasted. So previously in this folder there is no new file.txt. After execution of this one, new file is going to be create here. So new file.txt file. So here it will display the file is created successfully, and new file also available here. So when you open this one, then it will display the learn node fs module. Okay, so learn node fs module is available in the data variable. So this data string is copied into the new file.txt. Okay, so with the help of write file, we are going to be create the new file. So you have to be remember this one. Okay, how to create the new file in Node.js. So you will get in the 1 mark question or multiple choice question. You have to be remember this one. So write file, and the next example is a read a file. Okay, so include file system module where fs is equal to require fs read the simple.html file. Okay, so fs dot read file new file dot txt. So here new file dot txt. Okay, new file dot txt. So now we are here in the previous example, we created one file, and in that file we are pasted the content. Okay, now we are going to be read the content from the specified file. So whatever content is available in that file, it is going to be print after execution of the this node.js file. So now with the how to read that file is with the help of a read file function. So fs dot read file. So callback function that is called when the reading file is done. So now it is going to be get the data. Okay, so that data is stored in the data variable. So if any error is generated, then it throws the error. Otherwise, it return the value content. So I'm copying this one. Okay, so in the node after execution of this one, so in the new file.txt consists of learn node fs module. Okay, so new file.txt consists of learn node fs module. So now it print the data. So if I specify the node new file 1, so I'm save this one, and it throw the error. Okay, so that specified file or directory is not found. So no such file or directory. Okay, open node.js and new file 1.txt. It return the error. Okay, so that error. So we are return the if error throw error. So that error message is going to be displayed here. So if the file is available, then it print the content of the file. And the next one, write to a file. Okay, so you can also same process. Okay, so write and create, so both are same. So for that we are using the write file, so simple.txt and data. So if any error is there, then it return the error. So console.log write is returned to the file successfully. Okay, data is returned to the file successfully. Okay, for the reading, creating of a file and writing of a file, both the same, we are using the write file method. And deleting a file. Okay, delete a file. So hash include node, sorry, include node fs module. So we are including the fs module and fs dot unlink, so sample dot txt comma function error. So if the file is available, then it is going to be delete. Okay, with the help of unlink function or unlink method. So here we have new file txt, new file dot txt file. With the help of unlink, we are going to be delete the particular file. If it is deleted successfully, then it return the message. And so here there is no new file .txt file, so it will display here new file .txt is deleted. Okay, it will display the deleted like that. Okay, so this is a way to create the function and read the function, write the function, and delete a file. Okay, creating a file, writing a file, reading a file, and deleting a file. So for the creating and writing, we are using the write file method, and for reading, we are using the read file method, and for deleting, we are using the unlink file method. Okay, unlink method we are using to delete. Okay, so if I execute again, then it throw the error, no such file or directory is available. So if the file is available, then it deletes and it print the message. If it is not there, that particular file name, then it throw the error. So if error, throw error. So then it will display the error here. So system call unlink and path. So this is a file, new file.txt. So that specified file is not available. So after execution of the npm space ls, it displays the list of modules. Okay, so these many modules are available in the Node.js. Okay, npm. Okay, so npm space ls, then it will display the number of modules. So these many modules are available in your system. And there is another next topic, that is a REPL terminal. Okay, REPL terminal. Okay, so this topic I will explain in the next class. So REPL is called read evaluate print loop. So REPL, REPL is called read evaluate print and loop. So that will be here. So whenever you open the node prompt, okay, node prompt or node terminal or node console, that REPL is going to be work here. Okay, REPL. So whenever you open the node prompt or node terminal or node console, then it is going to be REPL terminal. Okay, you can there are some options are there. I'm going to explain that option. Just simple options are there. Okay, I will explain in the next class. So today's class we discussed only the npm module. Okay, so what is the npm module and how to install the module with the help of npm, and how to uninstall the module with the help of npm, and how to search the module with the help of npm. Okay, so how to create the simple module file with the help in the Node.js. Okay, so just simple examples are here. So in the second mid-semester examination, you will get up to NPM module. Okay, NPM. So node package manager will get up to here. So in the next Tuesday class, Ripple also is going to be complete. Only few topics are left. So when I start the class at the time, only 20 members are there. Now that 50 members are there in the class. So introduction to Node.js, Node Package Manager, Ripple Terminal, Node.js Web Server Client. It will complete in the one class, and this will complete in the within 3 classes. It will complete. Okay, so with 3 classes it will complete, and in the some examples also they are giving in the lab session. Okay, so other examples also they are covering in the lab session.